In Dino Quest, you collect resources to help your dinosaur family settle in Prehistoric Park. You're competing with other players to be the first to collect these resources and sometimes even grabbing some from them. The game has 15 survival cards. Each card lists the resources players must collect during the game. When a player collects the exact quantities of each resource listed on the survival card, they immediately win the game. These are the resource tokens: food, water, and distance, with their correct units: grams for food, milliliters for water, and meters for distance. All resource tokens are 100 or 200 in value in their respective units. There are 3 dice in the game: 1 number dice and 2 power dice. When you roll the number dice, you can collect any 1 resource token, collect any 2 tokens, or collect any 3 tokens. When collecting tokens, you can either collect all of the same resource or different resources. Just remember, collect tokens one at a time and place it on the right spot on your dinosaur mat. There are 2 power dice. Both have 3 symbols on them: spin, grab, and double it. When you get spin on both dice, spin the action spinner. When you get grab, grab any 1 resource token from any opponent. If nobody has any resources, you get nothing. When you get double it, double the value on any other dice, including the number dice. Here's the fun part. On your turn, you will roll all 3 dice but will only get to use 2 of them. So, if you roll a 3, spin, and double it, then you can get 6 resource tokens, or you get a spin, or you simply collect 3 resource tokens. A single spin has no value as you need 2 to use the action spinner. So, with every dice roll, you keep aside any 1 dice of your choice and resolve the other 2. The action spinner lets you perform special actions. You can spin the spinner only if you roll 2 spins or a spin and a double it. The spinner allows you to collect 6 tokens of your choice, grab 2 tokens from each opponent, get opponents to return 2 tokens, collect 5 tokens of your choice, grab 3 tokens from any 1 opponent, or complete any 1 resource pile. Wow, that's some dino power, right? Put each type of resource tokens in their respective pouches and place them in the center. This is the resource bank. Give each player a dinosaur mat of their choice. Shuffle the survival cards and place them face down along with the action spinner next to the resource bank. Open the top card from the survival card deck. This card will indicate the resources to be collected in this game. Whoever can pronounce Eustreptospondylus correctly starts the game. Then the game moves clockwise. Your turn begins by rolling all 3 dice. Keep aside any 1 dice of your choice and resolve the other 2. For example, if you roll a 2, grab and double it, then you can choose to do any 1 action. Collect 2 tokens from the resource bank and grab 1 token from an opponent, or collect 4 tokens in total from the resource bank, or grab 2 tokens. When collecting tokens from the resource bank, you must collect them 1 at a time without looking. Place each token on your mat as you pick from the pouch. Remember to put the hundreds and 200s in their respective spots only. Never collect more than the quantity mentioned on the survival card. For example, the survival card has 800-meter distance. You have collected 700 meters so far, and the token you picked from the distance collection pouch is 200 meters. You should not collect it as you will exceed the quantity mentioned on the survival card. There is no way to lose the extra token unless an opponent grabs them from you. So watch out and don't be greedy. Put that token back into the pouch and collect from the other 2 pouches. You're not allowed to collect from the same pouch again in that turn. If you collect the quantity mentioned of any one resource on the survival card, it does not mean that you lock that particular resource. Opponents can still grab tokens off you and reduce your quantity. When grabbing resources from opponents, you must always pick the topmost token from any pile. You can either grab all tokens from one opponent or from different opponents. You can either grab all tokens of one type or of different types. It's your choice, but never exceed the total amount you are allowed to grab. Once you've performed all actions, your turn ends. If at the end of a turn you have the exact quantity of all resources listed on the survival card, you win the game. Else, the game continues. Things to remember. You collect from the resource bank but grab from opponents. When collecting tokens, pick blindly from a bag of your choice, one at a time. When grabbing tokens from an opponent or returning them to the resource bank, always pick the top one from a pile and not from the middle. You can grab tokens from the top of a pile from a single opponent or different opponents. Never collect or grab more than what you need, else you may get stuck. When you complete a resource, you do not lock it. Opponents can still grab it off you. Only when you collect and own the exact amount of all 3 resources in the survival card, you immediately win the game. So let's begin.